Okay, Saturday. Yeah, just decided having too much core enjoyment with Siege and multiplayer with people. Got Martin here at the minute.
Hello, stream.
I didn't give you permission to speak.
Can't be helped.
I was joking. Anyway, Alex should be joining us at some point. I think he's just eating at the minute. So, yep. Ba-ba-da. So yeah, we'll just play around or some rounds while waiting.
Yeah.
Alright, here.
What? Yeah, I thought you were going for glads.
On this map? I glaz the plane, Martin.
Did it? Yes, you didn't take. I know you didn't take burn mine.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh.
If we're going for a hard breacher on this map, you want to be able. This map is quite tight spaced. Hibana's not that.
Good. Oh,
Neither is. I mean, because bear in mind, okay, the three full on hard breachers are obviously all Whoa!
What?
Did you not read what just popped up on the screen?
Yeah, someone got banned.
For using DDoS. That's where you bombard someone's IP address to basically make them not be able to, communicate online. And, overwhelm their system. So...
Bottom.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
I just saw a door get sealed up. I think they're in the kitchen. Yeah, they're in kitchen. The smoke is the one I'm concerned about. As I was saying, out of the three hard breachers, they all have different. They're Thermite is best at short range because obviously he needs to get up and close with his device.
Yeah.
Ace is medium range because he can, while he throws his thing, it doesn't travel very far.
Yeah.
Alright, shield up. Let me just watch that window, Martin, because there's also in there, so that's there. You can easily forget that the window is there.
Yeah. I know what I'm going to do is park straight at it.
There's no one. Right, I am going.
I'm going in.
Oh, look. Be prepared because we're bound to get a smoke. Do something.
Well, I'm just parked.
Caution.
Oh. There's a clash in here. There's clash.
Yeah, okay, Martin, just hold on, Back up, yeah, back.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! I saw the bandit and he got me as quick as he was. Jeez, he had no recoil and no spread.
Oh.
Yeah, I said, Martin, just. Right, you're gonna have to put your shield down, Martin, and help. Right, go around. Oh, watch it. That's it. Shoot that way. Shoot. Nice. Right, get behind the wall and reload. Reload. Triangle is reload. Not triangle, sorry, circle reload. Get your shield out. That's it. That's it. And go forward. Go forward. Just keep the. That's it. Right. Let's wait. Just keep watch. You remember you can click the sticks to lean while you're aiming. Just watch the left.
Oh, I see it.
That's it. That's it. Master, shield down and help.
What the?
No, I'm saying you're pressing the wrong button. Shield down and right then. That's it. Aim. That's it. Just try and move. There he is. There he is. That's it. Nice. There you go. I think that was that was an Alex arriving.
I was about to say, is Martin about to become a skeleton warrior?
No.
No, he just managed to get 2 kills with Montagne's pistol.
And they're both headshots.
Mm. But yeah, see Martin
Also,
playing
behind this,
Martin
got
with
the
Mon
second
again.
exit out, and the head went funny.
Mhm.
It's like it's bending in, like it's
Yeah.
holding the whole
Oh.
breach.
Anyway, the one thing, like I say, Martin, with Montaigne, it's knowing when you need to switch to being offensive. You don't need to keep the shield up when there's enough things to act as a shield around you. Did good in the end there.
Yeah. I just got 2 good shots.
Well, like I say, you're not always going to be able to get the shots that cleanly, though.
As you see.
Okay, they're in the casino.
So, I got 3 copies of the new Cyber Dragon structure deck, and it's got some really
Damn,
cool
that
3
was
points
careful.
in it. Like Cyber Dark Dragon, Cyber Darkness Dragon, Cyber Dark End Dragon is one of the new cards, but it comes with an ultra rare Cyber End Dragon, the original artwork.
Careful, Martin. Martin, careful.
See what you want.
Comes with practically every single main deck cyber monster you'd ever want. Except maybe Eltane.
Whoa! I saw that shot.
Whoa, Martin!
There you go. Yeah, see one.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I need you to go to the toilet.
That see one.
Where?
He won't stay still. He's gone behind the stairs.
He's cut. I think he's run back into the room.
Yeah, he went back in. Alright, nice shots. 3.
Oh, great! It's just you, me, and Carly.
Yeah, well, I see my concern. Whoa!
Nah. Saw. Cap can.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the problem.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's Captain gone.
Oh, we have cap can and Chunka.
Oh,
There we go.
nice shot.
Ouch.
Oh, great. No answer.
Yeah, that's the only concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where are we? We've got kitchen. Oh boy. Do you have bandit? Okay,
Gives
good.
you an answer.
Yeah, you could have just said yes. You know. So yeah, start by reinforcing that really long wall.
Yeah.
Don't place don't place the batteries just yet.
I will hold
'Cause-
off
Yeah, because I can electrify some of them and a hatch at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm going to go get the hatch, and you just start by focusing on that long wall.
Yeah.
Actually, there's 2 hatches. Yeah, this room sucks. Right, so yeah, start with, get that wall. Right, they know where you lot are. They're coming.
Teammates. Okay, teammates just done the wall.
Good, good, good.
We have no spares.
Yeah. Right.
When should I?
All right, do the other 3 panels.
I've got 1 battery left.
Yeah, well, they did inside that room, Martin. Go do that. Just be careful. Where did Rooney put her other gates?
I have no idea. And this is gonna suck badly.
Well, no, Martin, we've got... Drone just went into one of my electrified spots. As I was going to say, Martin, you've got the batteries behind you. Oh, nice work, Cav. Ooh.
I did nothing that time around.
No, I didn't really do anything either there, Martin, so don't worry.
Oh man, Cav got
Yeah, that Cav really went ballistic.
Yeah, woo!
So, yeah.
I didn't die for that time around.
Yeah, Martin. Don't worry about that. Like I say, you did what you were asked to do, and that was the important thing.
Yeah.
Right, Alex, you online ready?
There's one up again.
Oh, great. Da-da-da.
I'm gonna see.
Oh.
Got challenges.
Right, players.
Oh no, it's 17.
Yeah, Alex isn't online on the console.
Well, I've got 2 packs.
Okay, yeah, open them up then.
Let's see. Kinda uniform. It's common.
Okay, for... Who's it for?
Like a power button.
Thatcher.
The Brits.
Yeah, Martin!
Alright, let's see. Okay, I'll the first one. Okay, this one's purple.
Okay.
It's a hat for Frost.
Okay. Oh, well, as Alex has wandered off, launch another one. Yeah, so don't forget with these bits, you can, like I said, these costume bits, you can obviously customise your look a little bit.
Yeah. We need 1,500 more or 6 credits to start getting the 10,000s.
I'll be glad when we get the cross progression next year and get all those costumes and whatnot I have on PC available on this.
Ending. He want me to be, but I can use.
Well, wait and see what the room is, Martin.
Lab.
Bandit might be useful again. Alright, I'm muting you.
Nitric cell. Just switch the barbed wire for a nitro cell.
That's on you. But you need to be careful though.
Yeah.
Because if you obviously you don't want to obviously risk blowing your own stuff up.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But it is a but obviously it is useful for shield operators.
Yeah.
Alright. Start reinforcing. Don't electrify anything just this second.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I know one thing you can start. You can electrify. There's 2 single wall panels that exist. You can electrify both of those once the reinforcements are up.
Oh, I've been spotted.
Yeah.
That's one down. I'm fine with that.
The other one's over here, Martin. Can't do it this side though. There we go.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
What did you do? Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I mean it can serve as a distraction. I mean another thing you could have done, Martin, is with your batteries, put mesh over the top of them so it hides them a bit.
I didn't think about that. Oh well.
So, you know, it's basically the same rules like, you know, with a frost mat. Just do a bit so they're not as easily seen. Yeah, and also try putting your batteries to the side when they're in a corner. Because like you've got a battery sitting right out in the middle. Been best if you like tucked it in the corner.
It's an attempt. I'm still need to get used to it.
Yeah, I'm just giving you advice on, you know, improvements. Right, I'm going to go on camera. Let me know if there's anything going on. On camera.
One spare panel.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh.
Well.
Someone just took it on our teammates.
Yeah, 2 different people.
2 of them down. I don't see anyone on camera.
Well, that gives a clue of who it is.
We've got a recruit.
No, someone trying to come through the ceiling.
That's... Oh, jeez, yeah. Fuse doing it in the wrong... Oh, there's a Hibana. I've just getting a lot of points because of X-Cairo pellets. Martin, there's... Oh, damn it. I knocked a buck. He retreated.
I don't have this.
Oh, I saw Fuse. He went to res Buck, I think. There goes Buck. So, Hibana and Fuse are left.
Oh, that's one battery gone.
I can't get him. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right, Hibana. What? She went the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, what was that shooting?
Yeah.
Oh, we did good. We did good.
Uh,
Throne room. Right, you bandit, oh am I.
yeah. Not too bad with bandits.
Yeah, well, as I said, bandits are very straightforward one like Kaid. In the in their what their role is.
Yeah.
It's just the main trick with both of them is the placement.
Yeah. So far today, 3 headshots.
Yeah, don't worry about how many you've done, Martin. It's just as long as you've got one for that thing, right? So try and place the batteries as far back on the wall as possible from the doors, and then put some mesh. Actually, no. Try getting the 2 batteries close together, so in the middle, and then mesh on them. I think Smoke just wasted one of his. That's 2 of them. Okay, get cover. Let's have a quick peek. No sign of movement there.
Can't.
Okay. I know you can't electrify Martin, just put your mesh with them.
Oh, what the? I picked up all of them.
Drones are up there. Get as best as you can, Martin, quickly. We've got action incoming.
Right.
Just get it on, Martin. Don't worry about proper placement now.
I just wouldn't want to play it.
Yeah, because there has to be like a clear zone. Yeah. Watch under the castle door, Martin, in case you see footprints, but feet. Because then you can get a couple of maybe like little cheeky shots into them.
Yeah, I'm going to be using.
Why is your pistol out?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just saw.
Snap, please stabilize.
Projectile.
I can't see.
Yeah, that tells us who it was.
Oh, come on! Oh, what the? I didn't even see it.
Oh, great. Castle. Got the unit.
Oh, he got me right in a narrow spot.
Yeah.
He got me through the door in front of you.
Yeah, I got the Ying. About to rush. Oh, come on! Damn it, I had that one.
Yeah.
My bullets just...
Let's pick something else up. Fuse up that. I was trying to think of from 2 rounds ago.
Don't worry, no,
Find the biohazard container location.
Found them.
In the lab?
Yeah.
Because you know what this means.
There's one roaming outside the room.
But you know what this means.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go.
I've never got a scan on the last one.
Located.
You're still not answering all my questions. Yeah, so I'm gonna want you for some.
Distraction. That's my guess.
Yep.
Well, that's bandit ray gone.
Just vault over. Alright, watch the stairs.
Let's see what is it. Oh no! Oh, there goes one.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Two. That was the last one.
There was the last one. Yeah, he had nowhere to go. He couldn't go backwards. He couldn't go forwards.
Head tries to go one way.
That. But yeah, like say when you know the shape of a room, positioning the fuse charges becomes pretty good because then you know where people are going to funnel. But yeah.
See, but never died once that round.
Yeah, don't worry. There's, like I say, there's better maps to use fuse on, and
But
like I say, when Alex is here.
I am here.
Oh, good, because I asked her when we finished the last round and you didn't reply at all.
I was probably that's all probably.
Alright.
Well,
Locate the biohazard.
Where-
Pictures where they're going to be.
I'm going to check upstairs.
Well done.
They're in throne room this time. Okay, so not as good of a room for me.
Well,
Yeah, because the floor is all solid, so I can't. So I'm going to be relying on you to pull off some different maneuvers, okay?
I'm going to blow through the wall.
In the long run, that's not what we're going to be doing in the first few moments. I am going to fuse those walls.
Oh,
One of the. Oh, Jaeger just got. Jaeger just went down from reverse friendly fire.
yeah. actually, the best numbers, it's never good. Oh,
Oh wow, they just lost a couple of them. You just...
on hold.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Oh. Oh, I'm going to say really dumb.
Securing the container.
Careful!
Securing the container once the threat is neutralized. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
He was caught between a gunner and a fuse.
Ah.
Yeah. That's why though I was saying be careful going in the room, because you were doing that just as I deployed the device.
Yeah.
We're getting frogs added to Minecraft.
Alright, thanks, squad.
Derpy, horrible frogs.
Ah,
They
there's
will
one.
jump all over the place, croak, and sometimes slip into the water from lily pads.
The underground city stuff, that will... Susie will love that.
It's terrifying.
What's going to be added? What, for Minecraft?
Yep. Because it's mine. Because what, Martin? This is the one funny thing. Both Minecraft and DC are having conventions on the same day.
Oh.
I think more people tuned into the Minecraft one.
I do know that the Suicide Squad video game panel was quite highly watched. So, yeah, it has been a bit of a mystery about the exact nature of the game. So,
Yeah, the Minecraft one. They basically shows caves, the Cliffs and Caves update part 2. That's coming out.
oh, I forgot it was a two-part one.
Yep. And then next year we're getting the Wild update, where this is where that new deep dark biome comes in with the whole ancient city underneath, and it's actually terrifying. Like, I don't know what's scarier, like the Nether, the End, or this new biome. That's how, like, creepy it is. Because the music is very, like, the music, God. Like, the area has these sort of sculpt blocks where if you kill a mob, all the experience kind of drains into the ground. You can pick it up though, but it drains into this sort of like sculpt blocks and things like that. And there are sensors around the city, these sculpt sensors, which are like living, pulsating sort of sensors, which trigger a sculpt screecher. The screecher will make a sound, or well, make a sort of screeching sound, and then everything goes dark. It doesn't have a darkness effect on you, it just makes the world dark.
Locate the biohazard container.
And if you trigger it too many times, a sculpt warden will burst out of the ground and start hunting you.
Right, so they're either on ground or top. I think they might be top.
And the sculpt warden is massive. Well, when I say massive, it's probably about the same size as the Ravagers, you know, those sort of ball things, except standing up on 2 feet.
Great. No one else got inside? Well, we've got 2 teammates who aren't even trying.
Because I got lost.
Biohazard container location unknown. Find the biohazard
Because I spawned.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We run it.
I spawned nowhere near a entrance.
Okay, so they're in.
They're in the front door. Wrong spot.
Yeah,
Right,
this
Martin.
warden is.
You can use. Well, until Alex gets here, just stand by that window.
Okay.
Move sides. Oh, castle. I tried to shoot him, I missed.
Ah, damn it.
Ah, he got me right in the narrowest cracks.
Stop securing the container. Hostile activity. Neutralize the threat.
Oh, that teammate did well. Nice work, Alex. I didn't see.
Been exposed.
Yeah, I took out the hologram.
Securing the container. Hostile activity.
Oh, they were just. Mozzie was around the corner.
I put some bullets in them.
Despite my super sneakiness, he was watching.
1 op 4 remaining.
Ah,
Resume securing the container once the threat is neutralized.
oh, what? Where did that one come from?
Friendly operator remaining.
Oh,
Just waiting there. Yeah.
I probably.
Right, Martin. Well, they're not going to be in that room again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most terrifying part of when the warden is summoned is that it's still completely dark in the caves, and it will put the heartbeat sound effects whilst the warden is hunting.
How are you supposed to get? How are you supposed to get rid of the warden?
You kill it.
Be stealthy. That they literally talked about it. Like they were saying, you've got to be stealthy around it. But it's like the first
Find the
stealthy
biohazard container location.
sort of mob that they've added it. The first mob where you've got to be stealthy.
Right, they're in garage.
Entry done. The biohazard container has been located.
Because it can't see you. It can only smell you.
One guy's AFK. Never mind.
It's just, if you end up sneaking too close to it, it's going to smell you much quicker. If you're further away, it's going to get harder for it to track you.
10 seconds to insertion.
But yeah, don't think building a wall in front of it is going to do anything. Because like I said, it bursts out of the ground by breaking it.
Well, it depends if they restrict what kind of blocks it can penetrate.
Well, considering it...
They've castled the doorway in.
Right. Doesn't mean I can't place a C4 by it. Also,
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah, they haven't reinforced all of that. Oh, okay, careful. Wait a minute, Mark. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, damn it. Alright, put your thing on it, Martin.
I'm
Then back up,
gonna put it long.
because, yeah, just get the other way, because I'm going to want some cover. As soon as tell me when it blows.
Oh no!
Right,
Yeah, there's a hole.
right.
We lost our teammate.
That side, pulses on that side of the doorway. Careful, Martin.
He felt.
Back up, back up.
It's hard.
Oh, Martin's in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, hang on.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
before he's picked it up. Oh, he got me one!
I'm just watching a scan.
It stuck to my shield and it put me up in one.
Yeah, Martin, that's what C4 is.
I survived from it.
Is there a camera out there?
No, but they do have an echo. I already destroyed the cameras. It's echo. Ah, right, on the left side.
Damn it.
Right across.
Fudge.
Sorry.
Ah!
Problem is, the hole that Martin made was too low.
Problem is, that's the crouch height one. Yeah, you should have done it standing height.
Because, yeah, it meant that if we stood up...
Yeah, I could have got the headshot on him.
Yeah.
Administration office.
Administration, yeah. Who are you going with, Alex?
Well, I did still need to do the cat counts, I think, but someone took the cat count. So...
Well, I'll take the bandits.
Oh.
I guess I'm going...
I thought you already took cat cam. That's why I went to Rooney.
No, it's someone else.
What am I?
Bandit's not so good in this room, Martin.
I had no idea what route to take.
Barricade the room. We need to
Right.
protect the
Watch out, 'cause I'm going to do that.
We lost...
Yeah. I'm going to focus on suring the windows.
down to 5 seconds. Op 4 drone has found a biohazard container. Op 4 drone
Yes.
has located the biohazard container.
Damn it, what am I?
That's me.
Yeah, you put a thing where I needed to put my device.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
Huh?
So I just had to take a points loss. Yeah, careful about placing your things, Martin, because obviously you don't want to... Oh, and Jaeger put a thing on an unreinforced wall. Yeah, I don't see them. Oh! Really?
I'd
That
stop
was,
luck.
I mean, Thermite just shot up the wall and instantly aimed right and just nails me.
I got lucky. Oh, the window.
But yeah, he would not have known my position. Just up the wall and is instantly shooting to the right in the window. There's an Ash on the back stairway who just took out the bulletproof camera. Well, I say he took it out, you know. Cracked the screen. The other stairs, Alex. Ash was at the top of those stairway that side.
Ow. The Kirby.
Yeah, I couldn't see her there, so.
It's a shotgun.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful, solid slug. Now she has cameras. Don't worry too much about her having the camera, Martin, because you're in a room with no cameras.
Oh my!
Prevent further access.
Oh, someone's in. Came through the window.
Yeah, Martin, it's just you and Jaeger.
Op 4 securing
Oh, the Kirby got me. Wow.
It's
Oh. Yeah.
Man, it would have been nice if we had a fifth teammate.
secure the container.
Yep.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Yeah, as I say, her shotgun, pretty brutal.
Yeah.
It only has 2 rounds in it at a time.
She
So, yeah.
blocked off to her.
Yeah. As I say, yeah. Solid Slug does a ton of damage on a hit, but yeah, with the drawback of, and like you can fire both rounds pretty quickly, but it's a slow reloader, and only having 2 shots at a time, obviously, is its weakness.
I got a pack from the past. I got a pack from the past.
Oh, what?
What item type do you think it is?
Charm.
She got this. I don't know.
Just throw a guess out there.
I don't know. I'm not caring.
Well, there's 4 options, Martin.
Well, I said about Dakota. She got me from the other side of the room.
Yeah, that round, the Solid Slug round will go good distance, and has good penetration power. It is actually, well, after Cav, Glaz and Carly, it is, well, yeah, Cav's pistol, Glaz's and Carly's rifles. It's the 4th strongest gun in the game.
It was a good gear for Doc.
Huh?
It was a rare head gear for Doc.
Okay. Okay, Martin, you can fuse on this one.
Yes, I haven't really used Fuse yet.
Yeah, you want to, like, this is the best map for him. Spitfire Courtyard is the best one. Switch over.
I'm living Fuse with his primary shield.
Alright. Hard breach charge would probably been the better thing to give him, but oh well. Can change that at a later point.
I didn't get his cluster ones. Oops. What's it? I don't remember what the symbol for is a cluster.
Personal items is the right hand one, Martin.
Yeah.
Top is your primary, left is secondary. Then they do the weird thing of your auxiliary gadget is the middle one, and then personal gadget is the right one.
Okay.
So, yeah. So when you have an opportunity, switch the next time you use Fuse, switch the breach charge for a hard breach.
Okay.
It's just technically more useful.
Locate the biohazard container.
Alright, let's see, where are they? Basement's clear.
Good work. The biohazard
Yeah.
Okay, we can work with that room, we can work with it.
I've actually put mine in a pretty funny spot.
Yeah, alright Martin, don't worry. Like I say, we can work with this one, we just have to go up to the roof. Not the roof, the loft space.
5 seconds.
Jeez, all your drones are clustered together.
Proceed to biohazard container location.
You take camera one side, I take camera the other side.
Oh boy. Alright, please calm down.
Okay, well, you know, I have to do both.
I'm back.
Alright, you first, because you've got the shield. Crouch. Okay. Right.
Oh, look at
Fuse where I'm standing first. Over here. Fuse this spot. Quickly. Fire it. Right. Come and do where I'm by this safe.
okay.
Place one there. Oh no, don't.
There's no one here.
Alright, let's go to Alex.
Resume securing the container once
Someone here.
securing the room.
Cav.
Huh?
Cav broke into the front entrance.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Ah! Martin, they're coming up toward... well, Martin, no, you're going to have to go to the stairs. Damn it. I pressed the wrong button, like...
The last one's run back into the room. They're in the back here.
Martin, okay. Right, Martin, where I ping, drop the thing. Yeah, on that yellow and red. Do it now, quickly.
Hang on, I've got to get.
Oh no, he's behind the shield now.
Forget it. Bye, Mo.
You got it.
Good work. Maybe I should have gone 0 rather than...
What the? You saw that?
Yeah, well, Martin, they travel.
They do, and it probably helps them, like...
Because it gave him less places he could go.
Yeah, he couldn't run out the door. Unless he hopped, but then it would have been too late.
Why'd you go blitz? Yeah, as I switch to the hard breach. There we go, yeah. If you want to switch shield for one of his rifles, I mean, the AR is probably much more reliable than his LMG. It's your choice if you want us to do that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, if you're going to use fuse with a gun, the assault rifle is much more reliable than the LMG. At least in my experience, anyway.
Yeah, time to break this window, see if they're out here.
Checking basement.
They're not in piano, I don't think.
That, or they just didn't care. They're in piano.
Yeah, they are in piano. I guess they just all buggered off. Like before.
Well, someone destroyed my drone in the middle of nowhere.
Falk. Yeah, even mine.
Right, well, procedure to what we'll do, Martin. Just to we'll clear some space in that room though.
Looks like a good place to fuse would be actually in the corridor just outside the bedroom.
Well, if Martin drops a fuse on the window down here first. There goes one camera. Alex, mine out. Right.
So, yeah, you fuse.
Get this window.
Oh, yeah.
Careful. Careful, guys. Oh,
That other window.
Oh, they broke that window already.
Come on.
Yeah, they blew it open and then shot me dead. Be careful of both windows. They've broken both of the windows down there.
Right. Just start doing it all over this floor.
No, not there.
Not there. Oh, go.
Do it just in the corridor. Do it just in the corridor out round there.
Lag, stop.
Yeah, do one in there.
Do
Because,
one here.
I saw a lot of red.
Ah! Martin!
I'm dead.
Oh, great.
Mug got me first.
How did he get you first? I was in front!
I have no idea.
Where even was he?
Smoke was on the he just ran up the stairs without...
It was on the phone. It was on the cameras.
No, because I destroyed the camera.
It was on his phone.
He shouldn't... Yeah, but the camera was out of action, so he wouldn't have...
And then Cav also came up after as well. tried to take out the ace.
I mean, that was just like he would not have known the exact spot for us because the camera was out and we'd been. And I had a suppressed weapon, so it's not like a noise from me was
There's the smoke. Maybe he was just on the stairs at the start when he noticed that the camera had been taken out. He decided to just take action.
That's it.
I still question how Martin died first.
I had the
Because like Fuse has more health than Zero. He had a shield.
He got me by a headshot.
That's not.
That doesn't make any sense. How? Oh, we've lost this round.
Yeah.
I called it.
Yeah, I mean, that was the problem. He had to do that.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we ending up? Basement.
Barrels. I hate barrels. I was guessing no use.
I mean,
Kite and Bandit together. Unless they have Thatcher.
yeah, I'm just thinking, or would me going with Wamai be a better choice? Didn't get a chance.
We got a Jaeger, so it's fine.
Yeah, now watch him put them where we want to electrify. Because
I think he's smart because he noticed that there was a mute. Well, he noticed that there was a Kite and Bandit, so he changed the mute to Jaeger.
But I can still mess it up.
Oh yeah.
right,
I've just got to think about good spots to place my Capcom devices.
right. Well, you can always. I mean, this is probably one of the few times you can place one on the door to an objective room.
Yeah. You know, I think I might place it
Right,
hard.
Martin, do that one panel wall.
I'm gonna place it hard.
Okay.
I don't think they'll notice.
Alright, and then do that 2 panel that just got done. I'll do the 3 panel.
No, I've just got the one. Oh.
Yeah, do this single one and then that 2 panel.
That's okay. The single one there is done.
Electrify it!
5 seconds and counting.
That's what I'm saying, Martin.
Nope.
Biohazard container location unknown.
Oh geez, this is a waste of stuff. Someone climbs over, we're losing 3 frost mats in 1 explosion. And a EDD. And the ADS, so yeah, your thing is not practical. Oh, damn it, you took my spot.
Even though it's ideal.
Martin, just get some cover. Don't know why you're dumping it there that much, but oh well. You should have put one over your other battery.
It won't let me.
Well, you can't like dump it on top. You have to sort of dump it next to. There's a Twitch drone.
Biohazard container.
Twitch drone's in the room.
Oh.
I forgot they when they adjusted the Twitch drones again, they let them jump.
My device is jumping twice.
Yeah, they'll both just told 2 devices get destroyed. Alex, careful!
Ooh.
I got some.
Ash didn't leave her hitbox behind.
What? The shock rods are being destroyed.
Okay, good. Something.
Yeah, that was 3 in a row.
Okay, they obviously hit something electrified. The shield is gone. The shield is gone. Knock.
I tried to throw a C4, but
Martin, don't go so close to the door. That's what Alex dead.
yeah, I tried to throw a C4 out, but it didn't work.
Nice shots.
Well, I saw them shooting through a wall. IQ just went to the other side.
I'd say the only danger you've got right now, Martin, you're kind of in danger of potentially shooting for us.
That's why I'm doing this way.
Stop standing.
Ace.
Can you just walk into
Ah, damn it.
things already?
I nearly aced that!
Yeah.
I'm going Martin.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Still, that mesh makes it really hard to see the fact that they were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same time, that should have been a giveaway.
Yeah. Oh,
Though, granted, what did he have? That could have probably dealt. Oh man, we're in piano room.
well, at least we did not. Wow.
What do we want to use? Isn't. It's hard to say if Bandit's worth using on this one.
I'm surprised I managed to destroy 3 of Twitch's drones.
She only has 2 shock drones, Martin. Yeah, she gets 3 drones as a whole, but only 2 of them are shock.
Yeah.
So you only took out 2 shock drones. You don't know if the other drone, if the normal drone was Twitch's.
We need to protect the biohazard container.
Yeah, right. I need to run off.
I'm getting lag. A lot of it.
Well, they're down 1.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds. Biohazard container location unknown. Keep it secure.
There's a drone running around freely.
Yeah, they saw me.
Yeah.
Op 4 has found the biohazard.
Oh, I didn't realise they hadn't spotted us.
Yeah,
Oh.
they just blew your window open.
I have literally no cover.
That room is... Oh, there's... Oh boy. IQ's going to know where I'm at.
Okay.
I just saw a drone going around there. Alright. I just took it out, but I think they're going to know where I'm at.
I saw where the drone hopped out from, but there's no one in here.
There's a target laser in my room. Ace is dead.
Last operator standing.
Nice.
That just leaves.
Ash.
Wherever Ash is. Answer my own question. Where Ash is.
They got too distracted in trying to get me.
Come. I'm going to go into the blue and do a possum refilled.
I'll pause
See,
this.
will I get a pack? Oh, wait.
And nothing from me, so I'll just pause the search for a second. Martin BRBs. Ah.
And I can look at my progression towards the 2 challenges.
Hmm.
I need to win one more round as Capcan or Jaeger or Clash or not. And I need to eliminate 5 more opponents with explosives.
Maybe you should be trying to use Fuse on when it's the correct map.
If I win one more round as Capcan, then Fuse would then be ideal, yes.
Yeah, I've got all of mine done, so.
I completed a core challenge.
Okay, I get an epic. Okay, that's cool. Oh wow.
What?
The rank 50 reward on the premium tier of the Battle Pass is for the LMG that IQ and Amaru have.
Yeah.
And it has a machete strapped to the front of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Just what?
Because why not, I guess.
Yeah, I just. One thing I always find yeah, I say it's fine. Yeah, the one thing I do find weird is when it comes, like, obviously with all the charms, they're all listed as universal. Yeah, obviously you have charms that are themed to each operator.
My food is ready.
Yeah.
So it might be worth me being kicked out of the.
Well, you can just quit. You can quit out. Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Press triangle.
Oh yeah, leave squad. I see. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I've got to wait for Martin anyway.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Now let's do mess around with the operators, doing some.
Do a round with Alex. I think it's got its dessert now.
Yeah. I was looking how much I need more to stop buying the 1,000. Maybe 153 more.
What? 150 feet? What? 153 outright.
Yeah.
Well, it should be one. Oh, jeez. We're doomed.
How?
It's
Oh.
this map.
Brazil.
Oh, favela. Yeah. Oops.
No point to use this map.
No.
I guess this is gonna suck.
Yep. Because I never know my way around on this map at all.
Oh boy.
Okay, so oh boy. No idea, I was just bored.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Here we go.
You need to locate the biohazard container.
Where are you? Oh, hello.
Well done. Biohazard container located.
Oh, well, it's not me. Oh, well, down.
Okay, I've got a good way in for us. So,
10 seconds to go.
Warning, Cavs gone rogue.
well, Martin, roaming Cav is what Cav does best.
Biohazard container location.
So,
Changing mags.
alright. Oh boy, he didn't wait for a recon. Oh boy. Damn it. Yeah, just get in. Careful that doorway.
Oh. No, I'll step back because it might more.
I'm out. Gotta reload.
Martin, get in the door. Careful. Just give us directions.
Cav to the next door.
What?
Yeah.
Op 4 remaining.
I just.
She didn't even aim at me. She was shooting you, and the bullet just went all the way. Complete. Like, the bullet had to do a 45-degree deviation to get to me.
Friendly, last op.
Shield down, Martin. You're gonna have to do this. Well, don't, Martin. You can keep one. You know, you can single hand the shield. There you go. Gonna have to do this.
I have no idea where she is.
Just get in the room.
Secure the room. Protect the bio container.
Right, Martin. Just careful. There. Shoot her, Martin. Go. Shoot her in melee. Shoot her in melee.
Oh,
You had an opportunity and you just stood there.
that was moving.
No, Martin, you walked up to her. You were both in each other's face for a few moments. You didn't even try to shoot or perform a melee attack. You handed them that win.
What's funny?
You did absolutely nothing.
Now, I've actually blocked. I don't really know how. Why do they keep getting around my shield?
No, Martin, that has nothing to do with it. She ran around you there. You were both in each other's face. And you did nothing. You could have fired your gun, or as I said, performed a melee attack.
I was trying to get close enough.
You were close enough. You had 2 seconds of it.
Effect. Right.
More than enough time. And I'm still confused with that Cav shot because she was perfectly aimed at you, and that bullet had to stray a long way for it to get to me.
Yeah.
So
Nicely done. The biohazard container has been
I didn't see who took me out, but
10 seconds.
they took my drone out.
don't worry.
5 seconds. Proceed to the biohazard container and secure it.
Really lag nav all times.
I'm reloading.
Oh well, get in after us, sir.
There's a mirror wall.
Yeah.
Hostile activity. Secure the room.
Whoa, man. Okay, there's one down there.
Yep. Careful. Damn it! He was standing on my grenade!
I'm not getting lag.
Martin, you have to do this. Gonna have to go. Oh. What?
I'm getting lag again. You can just tell them. I'm lagging.
That
again.
was smooth.
I was getting the internet symbol warning of loss.
Great. Blue apartment. I don't know what to do in this room. So I don't. The rooms all just blur because they're trash. This map is trash. I have no idea what to do.
Because I have no idea for this map.
I was just saying though, Austin, that's what I say. This map is trash. The Tower and Skyscraper are always considered the worst maps, but this one was in a league.
Of its own.
Yeah. It was the worst map in the game, and for that, it was the rarest map to ever be played because it was often not in rotation. And then the rework just made it worse.
We need to protect the biohazard container.
Oh, this one, this one, this one. Honestly, don't know.
Oh, I've been shot.
Yes, or your health bar. One of the teammates either pressing the button by accident or trying to shoot.
A drone. It'll be the drone shooting.
Like I say, that's the problem. Like, people will do that with drones.
10 seconds to insertion.
Ah, wrong one.
Down to 5 seconds.
And then there's me accidentally pressing the... Oh, who reinforced this wall? Who reinforced this?
Wasn't me.
Great, because now we've got this wall that needs reinforcement. Great, just great. Someone decided to reinforce a wall that you don't reinforce. We're screwed. One advantage of this map being trash. The legend coming.
Spotted the biohazard container.
Swapping mag.
Well,
Uh-oh. Oh, we get a clue.
yeah, I mean, we'd seen them on scans, so...
I'm starting to face through a wall.
What? Oh, Maverick. Great. You know what? Legion, I don't... Just go and take the death. I don't want to do another round on this map. In a way, losing the first 2 rounds just means this will be over and done with quicker.
This map really needs works.
It was reworked, that's the problem. They improved it, but it feels like a downgrade. Now obviously I don't know how it is for bomb. It could be that this map works when it comes to bomb, but yeah, it really doesn't want to be a thing.
Oh,
Oh no! Legion, why'd you have to go and win? Now we're gonna do another round. What room are we in then? Coin farm. Again, no idea really who's the good operators to use on the defense. I'm just gonna go with old reliable. Because at least, you know, electrifying a wall is, you know, something that you can, you know, that you can't really argue is not a bad idea.
yeah.
So...
We need to protect the biohazard container.
Reinforce! Thank you. Okay, you flashed up hold to reinforce and you do it. Oh yeah, this back room.
10 seconds to insert.
Yeah, I've been spotted. Ooh, I don't know why someone bothered doing that to the wall.
Container at all costs.
Or the door. Come on. Small. Okay, they ain't getting in here easy.
Hello.
Hey, Martin, you didn't electrify one wall panel.
Kamen Rider Bilbo came to YouTube.
Oh boy, Maverick. Burning.
And you know what they did?
Episodes 1 and 2 and then nothing.
No, not well, I mean, only one so far, but no, it's not that.
Oh boy, the fuse.
Yeah.
Oh great.
Cross,
I'm barely alive.
Ryuga, Manjo.
Sorry, what?
They called Cross Ryuga Manjo.
Yeah, because don't forget, Japan, it's surname first, then your first name, then well, we consider your...
No. Manjo.
Uh,
Banjo. Banjo.
Attempting to secure the container.
right, Martin, just hold on. Ah. There's someone at the back.
Another one. He's got me.
Where is he?
He's got the door.
Well, there was Twitch at the other door.
What the? They
I
went.
also think that the English for, you know, the English word for their word for hedgehog is actually porcupine.
Who did they get to do these subs?
So they called the hedgehog full bottle the porcupine bottle.
Like I say, who do they get to do these subs?
I don't know.
Fans have do a better job than the people they actually hired. I mean, that's just embarrassing.
Yeah. I think there was one more mistake was actually pointed out. I can't remember what it was though.
I was so confused with this device. They went through the floor.
Martin, he fired it through a wall. Well, the door.
Yeah, no, they just went through the floor because there was gaps
Well,
in
they-
the floor.
Yeah, they can fall through the gaps, Martin.
Yeah, they all.
I mean, it's hard, but they have to do it the right way.
Yeah, because for me, they definitely went upstairs and still got me.
Okay, Martin.
Car.
Oh, come on, game. Start by giving us the worst room in the place.
On me.
I'll say. Yeah.
I'll probably just do some season on my own if I want to.
Hmm?
I'll probably do speech of my own, just trying to get more R6 credits.
Yeah. It's more fun when you have people to coordinate with.
Yeah.
Because it can be really rough when you have no support. I mean, yeah, it's your choice, but just saying. I mean, likewise, in your own time.
It'll help you improve as well.
Yeah. Well, I said the other thing you can do in your own time is, like I say, try getting some extra souls on Dark Souls for whenever we next get you onwards.
Which is the point, I do probably have to still grind all those Covenant items.
Yep. Hey, at least you've got the things that boost your item discovery.
Yeah, because that really helps.
Yeah, but it's better.
Cop killed me on purpose.
I know, Martin. I saw it.
Do you want to vote him out?
Well, Martin, you need to say yes. That was on purpose.
There.
Yeah, they took out the ability to vote people out of the rounds because it was being abused.
I was trying to do the wall. I thought to do the wall and they're like, no.
Yeah, I know, Martin. Like I said, I saw it. But...
They've got a shield operator.
Well,
And they got Osa.
I just watched that cop. He took someone who was hanging from the wall.
There's the Osa. Yeah, Martin, just keep an eye through the cameras. We're gonna need that intel.
Op 4, last operator standing.
There we go.
I didn't see a thing. Then there was
Yeah, Martin, I was saying though, you just want to keep checking. Oh, black bit. What the heck?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah.
You saw what I saw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is questionable.
Very, very questionable. At least I don't need to play as Capcan anymore.
This room sucks for Capcan. But yeah, he can't. I mean, he tries shooting any of us with a weapon again. He's going to take the damage instead.
So he uses an explosion.
I don't think Vigil gets explosives.
Check the biohazard container.
Yeah, this, like I said, this room sucks.
There's nothing in here to reinforce.
Yep. Well, there's a floor hatch.
Op 4 drone located the biohazard container.
Ah, sweet.
10 seconds to insertion.
I'll find something else to force.
Down to 5 seconds.
Like I said, I'm just doing a floor hatch.
Located the biohazard container.
You go.
Sounded like an Amaru for a second there.
Yeah, there's someone out the window.
Yeah, Osa.
Oh. Well. I just got lucky shot again.
It mustn't just. Yeah, one of my holograms is out of action, so.
Yeah, been shot.
There we go.
Eliminated. Mission successful.
Jeez, the vigil just.
Yeah.
That second shot didn't look right.
Oh yeah, that was weird. You realised
Unless
the
it
gun.
was the first shot that hit.
Hmm.
Oh,
Because the first one didn't look like it was on.
Yeah, the first shot looked clean, but just with how long it went, it made me think it was the second shot that took him.
Yeah. Right, well, I'm probably going to do this.
You're going as Fuse, not as Montaigne.
yeah.
I mean, thing is, this is this map, so I'm gonna
Be
be.
right back.
You're better off, right? Oh jeez, you're gonna be better off supporting Alex Martin, because like, what did I say about Twitch's primary way of combat?
Support.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
I.
I'm going. I'm gonna be a snipper. So I'm not gonna be up front, and I need to kind of be, you know, in positions by myself. Right, they're not in the game room.
I'm in the upstairs.
Someone's come. Yeah, someone just came up from basement, like drone wise. So yeah, not in.
Oh,
Yeah, they're in the main bedroom.
Wait, that one's not so bad.
There's no sign of an electrifier or mute at the minute.
Good.
The only thing is they do have that mirror, so I need to be cautious about that.
yeah.
There's a lesion on the roam. Alright, actually what I'll do is I'll do it here. Come on, game. You're not going to let me do the thing? Thank you.
Alex, what's it? Oh, what the? I tried landing on the balcony and it just bounced off the edge.
Oh jeez.
I destroyed a team gadget.
Sending in a Twitch drone. If I can get it. Wait, what?
Mirrors outside.
Yeah, I saw. No, she's gone back in. This is crazy. There's a drone hole Twitch drones can't fit through.
Weird.
Yeah. Oh, great. My drones are stuck.
I've lost sight of Alex completely.
Yeah, so my drones are out of action because they're on a ledge that you can't get the drone hole. Like there's an obstruction on the other side, so you can't put a thing through. You can't get the Twitch drone through because they are bigger.
Come on, let me up.
Careful, Alex. That's what she was. Ah, should have fused into that little room. Oh well.
I wasn't on my side.
You could have fused in there.
Yeah, I could.
But didn't want to risk it.
I just wasn't close to it.
No.
I was in the bathroom.
Oh, the way the pellets were flying made it look like you were in the bit behind children's room.
Nope.
Or car room.
Nope. I was actually to the right.
Yeah, I was seeing them fly from... That was weird then, the animation. It was showing them flying the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, I did fire them into the hallway.
Yeah, that's the same. I was seeing them come from the car room side of the hallway when you look down from the other stairway.
Alright. Weird.
So for me, they were coming from the right-hand side of the corridor. Although it was on the left-hand side of my screen because I was upside down.
Yeah. Maybe they bounced.
Yeah, but it's just interesting. I only was seeing them after the bounce.
Let's see.
This one.
I think is fuse good on this map?
Not so much nowadays.
Yeah, not really. But Osa's already been taken.
Yeah.
And so has Jackal, so...
And so has Zero. They just switched to an ace.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, well.
At the very last second, so just probably to screw people over being able to use Osa. I was about to say, have you got a hard breacher unlocked?
I mean, I'll put on
Yeah.
and I have Ace.
Well, let's just hope they're in the... I am trying to think of the like how fusible are the rooms?
Yeah. So far I got lucky.
No, I mean in this map, Martin.
There are ways.
I think only one of the objective rooms can actually be fused properly. The others, you're going to have to do them on the walls.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the workshop that's the one you can do the ceiling.
Well, and technically, tell us if they haven't sealed the hatch.
No, the hatch is not in the tellers anymore. It's in the bathroom next to it.
It's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
To locate the biohazard container.
But that hatch is a quick way to get into the bathroom if they didn't seal it.
Yeah, then you can fuse the wall.
Yeah, because Martin can then obstruct that doorway.
A lot of broken stuff. Oh, hello.
They're in the
The biohazard
office.
container has been located.
They've electrified the wall. Damn it.
That's the stairs. There it is.
Insertion in 10 seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds.
I was trying to get Jaeger to shoot Bandit's batteries.
Container and secure it.
Didn't work out.
So one time this is quite a workout for him.
No, he'll be used to that sort of weight.
Because window's been breached. Yeah. Yeah, you go.
Right, don't, Martin. So I'm gonna...
There's another bit to have.
Just back away, Martin. Just back away from it. Leave him. Martin, just leave him.
Flash.
Ah, they took out my claymore.
They're no longer here.
Martin, guard that way. Cav, they know where we are, but we're alright.
Oh,
Yeah,
Damn it.
coming out.
oh, I couldn't do anything.
Well, again, Martin, when you were the last one, you should have lowered your shield.
These guys don't look like they're going to be using killable with fuse. That's the annoying thing.
Ooh.
Locate the biohazard container.
And they're not going to be in the same one.
They won't be in the other one.
They are in the other one.
Which is...
Armory.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking like for fusing it.
Nicely done. The biohazard container has been located.
It's probably the worst one for fusing.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Yeah, again, bandits electrified. Which even means I've got problems.
Location.
I want to fuse the door that's up here. Never mind, I think they're breaking it.
Window over here is
Oh, I
fine.
can't see. There's someone at the door. Let's think. God, like, okay. Okay, go on, Jake, got them. Well, there's someone there. Didn't see. Oh, there's some Jaeger's back. What the?
Well, I better not be Cav. It was. Shit.
Get on the roof, get on the roof.
I've got Jaeger occupied.
Can't do it.
I've got.
Oh, damn it! The heck? I was on the roof!
I couldn't melee myself.
So, yeah. Oh, what? We just lost 2 players? Oh, good, we got both.
I've got two new ones.
Alex on your own.
Yeah, I figured.
Careful if you come in because there's a Grismot there. Oh, they're coming. Yeah, they're all hit. The 3 of them hit.
That's what we
Yeah, they all just ran out as I pinged the Grismot. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't give you any give you warning on them.
Oh, no, we got tellers.
Yay.
Oh, sorry.
You can tell my enthusiasm that we got tellers.
It's gonna suck.
Mm-hmm. Weird thing is, like, I was going to say that, the adjustments they made to tellers, like, you'd think make it more defensible.
It isn't.
It actually feels less defendable. And that's just such a weird thing. Because, yeah.
The thing to do is just take out the wall.
Yeah, into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can go into the bathroom.
Check the biohazard container.
Take it you didn't have any explosive charges.
But I've been scared.
10 seconds.
Well, they know I exist.
5 seconds.
It's how cautious they play it, though.
Op 4 located the biohazard container. Op 4 drone has located the biohazard container.
Got it.
We lost, Maestro.
Wait. Game. Let me lay.
Martin,
Let me lay.
don't worry. Oh, there goes the Thatcher.
There might be a hard breach. Hard breach on the other side of that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a Barner.
No man's got me through the window.
The biohazard. One friendly operator remaining.
What?
All friendlies were eliminated.
What? You just see that?
Yeah.
They climbed over and forced me out, forced me to move. That was ridiculous. Because I know what went on when I moved, when I was teleported. That actually seems a rather unfair and abusable thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, Nomad was fine coming over because I was out of the way. But the other one, no, they shouldn't have been able to have done that.
Yeah.
So there's a thing to know. You can force people that are behind a shield out of being behind the shield.
Well, I can hear explosions coming up back.
What?
Fireworks.
Oh. Saying explosions, Martin. Made me think there was something bad going on over there.
Problem is, fireworks are much more popular than explosions because, unfortunately, cool guys aren't allowed to look at explosions, but they're allowed to look at fireworks.
Well, also, one is legal, the other one isn't.
Bedroom.
The bedroom.
Bedroom. Yeah, you're going to want to go. This one's a good map for laying traps.
Oh.
Martin, can you switch to Bandit quickly? Thanks.
Yeah.
If you focus on reinforcing the room, I'm going to run upstairs and get a hatch.
Yeah. Plus some teammates mess around.
Oh, great. Come on, please game, give us someone.
Who left? We got
Quite odd.
Phew.
Castle.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It was like the Furious.
Yeah, if you can, Martin, don't place your wires in the doorways. Place them out in the corridor.
Okay.
They've got a lagger over on that side.
Hmm. Alright.
Other question. Yeah.
Right.
Protect the biohazard.
Getting the hatch.
Getting the door.
Well, I'm doing the wall.
Hatch, door, wall. Oh, there's two hatches. I'm
Oh,
getting
I've
the...
been spotted in a scan.
Yep, same here. Yeah, there are other bandits around.
Yeah, but it's how much attention are they actually going to pay.
Op 4 drone located the biohazard.
Right. Electrify this side.
Hang on.
5 seconds to insertion.
And they know I am...
Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
Jeez, I didn't get to put my...
In the bay. Putting on a show.
Denial device was triggered.
Mhm.
Putting my first one.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Oh, I'm going to reinforce one more wall.
What did you say, Alex?
Yeah, the fuse. I think they're all coming from the west
They're
side.
blowing the roof hatch I sealed. What?
Teammates.
And he quit, so I couldn't report them. Yeah. I was behind the shield pretending to be my hologram because they droned through the room while I wasn't at the hologram, so I decided to pretend to be it. And he ran up, you know, sort of signalling for me to move so he could take the shield. And then just, you know, I sort of did a shake of like, no. And he just shot me for it because he wanted to use my shield for cover. That was just... Fuses, the ping.
Oh,
Castle got him. One's in the cockpit. Oh, damn it. Didn't realise you were up there.
Yeah.
She's coming down the Martin, just be ready. Nice work, Castle.
well, I didn't need to do it.
Yeah. So that round basically ended up as a 3v5.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully, I got to put my...
Protection.
Oh, we're in the... Yeesh.
Uh-oh.
Yeesh.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, because this is the I'm going to have to go
They
like...
actually have I don't think they had a glass last time.
Yeah, but... You never know what the people can be like.
True.
Want to chunker? Please save us.
We didn't really need a bandit and a guide.
If they're using fuse,
True.
like that's going to prevent him using the walls.
Protect the biohazard
That's a
container.
good point.
I'm going to go get the hatch. Because I'm going to have to sacrifice one of mine to do this. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone Kide for this round if they didn't do that. I'll do this wall, Martin. Okay. Right, then you need 2 on that end bit.
Yeah.
And then you'll need 2 up where I'm reinforcing now. And then I'm going to also put my other charge on the hatch. Martin, there!
Oh, this one here.
Where? No, Martin, what are you doing? No, that wall, Martin. Batteries, there! Martin, I'm pinging!
Still had to...
Have you got your armour?
No, I...
And crouch. Oh yeah, you need to put electricity on the 2 panels here, Martin. Cannot let fuse have a hole.
Game. I'm
Careful.
out.
Where'd you use your other one? Oh jeez, oh jeez. So there's a panel he can use. Eesh.
Gridlock is just outside the northwest.
Okay. Oh, it's just us, Martin, and it's a lot of them. I hear Gridlock's thing. Martin, do not do what you just did! Can you stop being in my way? Watch the other door.
Not that one, the
Other door!
Oh, what? I? You've got me.
Yeah! We said, watch the other door! You don't listen! Why is it you just don't listen when we tell you
That
things?
one.
Huh?
I thought you had the one... You were facing.
No, I was watching the other one because Alex said there was a gridlock there. Besides, I can't really watch the door that was at my end as easily because I'm flat. I'm flat to it. You're in a better position to keep an eye on that one. I really should always bring the blood current in here with me.
Do those shots.
Yep.
Find the biohazard container location.
Doesn't look like they're in the cargo.
Ah.
on the second floor.
Well done.
Yes!
They're a good one for you.
Yeah.
I was trying to run.
Placing a
The
drone.
last one is out, and they don't seem to be active right now. So you might be able to get a clean kill straight off the bat. Just without not being active.
Actually, I'm going to put my drone just on the other side of the other door, so there's a view back towards the door you're going to come in on.
Container and secure it.
That way you can get, if you need to use a drone for, you know, checking if anyone's waiting there. There wasn't anyone, but just in
Be
case.
careful, Martin, because Maestro did come down this way.
Okay, they're out moving. Okay, someone has put up a deployable shield in front of the windows. Clever.
Have to be careful if someone's hiding up top.
Why can't I hit the thing?
I'm just following views.
Right, someone's going towards the door.
Come on, get out of the way.
Jeez, that took too many rounds on them.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Valk's peeking.
Oh, there's someone around here.
Valkyrie's dead.
I'm coming over to you. I'm gonna put a shield in front of you.
Oh,
Right,
don't worry, he's shooting at me.
Oh boy, teammate went down. Teammates went down.
Alright.
Also, on that way to the left. Yeah, he's back.
Is that good for you?
Yeah.
I've just got his fire scan. He keeps moving left to right.
Oh, there, I see him coming up. They're going towards that doorway. Oh, it's Maestro. He just went into the little room, the other objective room. He's out. Damn it, I missed. Hit him. He is...
One op 4 remaining.
That's it.
I saw
Ow!
that explode.
Oh,
He's on the stairs. You can go in. Go in.
hang on, I got to move.
Oh, you fell down.
Yeah.
You can go in the room.
Yeah, I just wanted to click.
There was a camera there.
Yeah, I was
Now
getting.
it makes sense.
Yeah, I was getting scammed a lot.
Yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to shoot cameras, Martin.
I had no idea where they were. They're actually inside the plane. I have no clue.
Well, it was probably the Maestro camera.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the Maestro camera, you need to melee it to crack the glass, so they have to open it to see out. Which, once Maestro was dead, the camera's useless.
Locate the biohazard container.
I'm
Okay.
not going to be in that.
No, they can.
They can, Martin, they lost. It's only if they win.
Except they're in the worst.
Great.
Yeah.
The biohazard container.
All I can do, Martin, is have you break a hatch open, and I just try shooting down through the hatch. Well, someone just roamed on the upper floor.
Well,
Yeah, they don't look like only two of them look like they really want to stick around, and one of them just left. So
yeah, he got my drone.
actually get the people from roaming.
I'll head up on the wing and see if I can see any of them.
Proceed to the biohazard container and secure it.
Door is still intact. Oh, climb. Okay, I see thermal. Can't get a
Okay,
shot.
that's how you.
I can't get a shot.
Alex, it was fake one.
There is someone there.
Alex, should I head down?
I don't see any other thermal signatures on the upper. Oh,
Ow.
That one is irritating me because.
That side.
Yeah, it's the I've knocked them.
Can I get a kill? Oh.
Sorry.
I want to get the explosive kill.
Where's Martin?
Other end of the plane over here.
Martin, come up here, please.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Yeah, we need a hard breach on this.
Pick up.
Sophia, what are you? Sophia just wasted one of her launchers on Martin in the room.
Oh, they're not in the room.
No, but breach the hole and go down. Make note where you need to retreat to keep the shield up. Oh, no.
Never mind.
Yeah. I do realise though there was one flaw actually, because I just realised what you wanted to do.
That was.
Alex was going to set a claymore. Yeah, you either would have ended up too close, or they would have realised and just not let you.
This has gone 9.
I know.
It's Saturday though.
Hmm. It's a weekend stream.
Weekend streams go forever.
Or until it's just like, yeah, but this is a spot which is fine for stopping.
I think
Yeah.
200.
I got the shatty bladed weapon skin.
See, 210 more R6 credits to go.
Wait, I thought you only needed 100 and something.
It decreases on the R6 credits it changes. I get at the end of each map, win or lose.
No, but Martin, previously you said you only needed 100 and something. Now you're saying you need 200 and something.
It said 900. You misheard.
I checked with you. I got to say, Martin, I checked with you. What you said? Did you say? I said 100 and whatever. You said yes. So your fault, Martin. Yeah, it may have come across to me wrong, but you verified what I thought I heard. So you only have yourself to blame. Right. Oh, jeez, this room. Focus on the walls that are inside the boat, not the ones that lead outside. Because it's no point reinforcing those outer ones just because you've got the doors as well. Do the inside ones, I'll get hatch.
Yeah.
Cheers, because there's 2 of them. Ugh. So yeah, focus back here, Martin. It's all this area by the back door.
Op 4 located the biohazard container.
Right. We are good up top. Okay, we have 1 spare, so yeah, 1 wall can be done. Just place your batteries down, Martin.
5 seconds to insertion.
I'm trying to think. Do I do the hatches or do I do these walls? I'm gonna do the hatches. There. Martin, those batteries are going to get blown by the Capcan trap. So yeah, leave, Martin, focus on this wall here. Move the other one that's near the door as well.
Right.
It's all my
Alex, you gotta be careful of that door behind you.
I know.
Oh, there's someone there. Someone was out
Trigger
that way.
device triggered.
They've got a jackal.
So they're probably going to be able to track my footsteps.
Or mine.
Oh.
I'm not seeing anyone outside the doors, but I can only see one of those outside walls. So.
Use. Oh, that was a fail.
And you could just see that coming because the cam. Well, there's one on the stairs.
Oh.
It's the jackal that's on the stairs.
Op 4, last operator standing.
We got the unknown.
It's probably the fuse.
Fused.
Yeah, the unknown. Yeah, because the only one left is the one that's got reverse friendly. Where was that?
It's down the hallway.
15 seconds.
Oof.
Time expires in 10 seconds.
Come on.
He's got to walk into a death zone.
Seconds remaining.
Oh boy.
Friendly victorious.
Oh, that was
I've got
ugly.
two minutes. Can't reach this.
Not quite. Oh, he was running. He was running. He could have made it in, but he may not have survived it.
Yeah, no, I'll take the achievement I got.
Ah. Right.
That's it, achievement I got. You
Yeah.
can't reach
Yeah,
this.
alright.
I know what
So, yeah,
the
Martin.
thing.
Martin, remember what wall to prioritise in this room?
Let's see, the back.
Yeah, the big long back wall, yeah. Don't electrify until I'm done, because like I say, I can get some panels and a hatch.
Yeah.
Barricade removed.
Let's see where...
There.
There's a single panel. Actually.
No, Martin, just go for the big long one.
I keep spawning the other side of the room.
Yeah, but that's what you call like movement. No, they know where you lot are because they've seen me doing the hatches.
You know, I just
Down to 10 seconds.
Oh, got... Yep, I'm spotted.
5 seconds.
Okay, you can electrify the rest of that area, Martin.
Op 4 drone has located the biohazard container.
There we go. Who reinforced this one?
It's not me, teammates.
Ah! Why? Because that's a good peek hole. Fudge. There goes the good... I hate it when people reinforce that one. No, don't, Martin, don't. That's the worst one to like I say, reinforce. Go to the other wall panel. At least Mira's put her thing there, but it's still a hindrance. There's a drone incoming. Twitch drone's in the room. Twitch drone in the room. Behind you, Alex.
Oh.
Went behind the counter behind you. Is my hatch still electrified? Yeah, good. Yeah, everyone don't run in front of me.
Entry denial device was triggered.
Because I was watching that window and you and Mira just darted in front of me.
Thanks, Mira. That.
What did she do?
Took her. Oh, not took
Yeah,
out
there's
the way.
movement on the stairs. Oh, there we go. They retreated up. So Alex, if you wait by the door, I can give you signals.
I'll do this back up again. Ow, no. Maverick.
Was he waiting at the top?
No, he shot me through the drone, through the hatch in the ceiling.
Wait, what?
Maverick.
Oh, Buck came down the stairs. Martin, you were watching!
Oh, I was actually just.
He was standing in front of you for ages, and he aimed at you. Because he walked down, aimed at you, and then decided because I was walking around and you were not reacting to him, he would shoot me instead.
I did shoot it, but it missed for some reason.
No, you. No, Martin, you were not firing back when I died. He freaking knew you were ignoring him. How do I go with?
I think 0 wouldn't be too bad here.
Well, actually, no, I'll go Mav because I can frag.
Yeah, fair enough.
And yeah, you've both got hard breach charges, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just easily burn a hatch open if needed. Or a little peak hole for shooting, so.
Yeah.
Locate the biohazard container.
Casino's clear.
Cockpit is clear.
I'm checking the bottom.
Alright, so they're either in sub room or kitchen. Kitchen. Yeah, there's evidence.
10 seconds.
Right.
Good work. The biohazard
There's
container
evidence
has been located.
to suggest. Yeah, very.
Now, do they do the hatches is the bigger question.
Container location.
Well, they've got 2 electrifiers, so.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they're going to do the hatches.
True. They'll let me fuse them.
Well, let me just send a drone in that bit first. Jeez, Cav already got one. Right, don't see anyone in the upper room. They haven't done the hatches. Okay, someone there.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that's
see the
true.
Cav. Cav is gone, but I've got no health.
Yeah, I saw a third. I saw that entering the room.
Right, Martin, sidestep to the left, please.
Got someone.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the one you got.
Do you
there.
see anyone?
So far, no, but someone went back in.
When you say back... Martin.
They went back into the room there.
What
You
into the?
realise I did kill someone with my.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right, Martin, carefully move up.
Alex, hold on.
Right, keep an eye. Just go around that corner and keep an eye there. We'll keep eyes here.
Must have backed off. Must have gone backwards.
Oh, there goes one.
Another kill.
Don't forget there's a hatch by Martin. What I can do, Alex, hang on. Let me just go and see before you do anything.
I've already used them all.
Oh, you've already used all 4 of them.
Yeah.
They hadn't electrified the bandits down at the bottom of the stairs on the left.
Well,
Yeah, bandit was weird. I just saw he just ran straight out the room to come and kill me. Even though I'd taken the... Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Careful. Go, Martin. Go, 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 go. That's it. Yeah, just shoot her. Shoot her.
What the?
Doesn't matter, Martin. Doesn't matter. You just killed each other at the same time.
Oh man.
It's fine. Martin, it's fine. You got the winning kill, effectively.
Just got lucky.
Doesn't matter, Martin. You did a good... That was good.
Sometimes in warfare, all you need is a little luck.
You know what? Yeah.
That sounds like something that Captain Price would say.
I'll go 0 this time, because...
Sometimes.
They seem to be much heavy on roaming, so yeah, placing some cameras around is probably going to be useful.
Well, the hitbox.
Yeah, Martins, don't worry. Don't you mean the hitbox is not deployed?
Well, I mean, if they were taking Hyde and Bandit before, they're really going to be taking Hyde and Bandit again, most likely.
It depends what room they end up with, and if they, you know, feel... Because if they're in cockpit, they're not going to have both.
Good news, they're not on the first floor.
They're not in casino.
Where are they?
Not kitchen.
Not the sub room, so they're in the cockpit.
Okay, that one's decent cookies.
Providing they don't break everything.
Yeah.
Jeez, game. Spawned me out in the open, so someone could have rushed out quickly and got a kill on me. Terrifying when the game does that to you.
Ooh, okay.
Ash has
Got
gone
a,
up.
got a Jaeger. I've got a Jaeger.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, teammate.
Oh, I never got a chance to put the shield up. The game just wouldn't let me.
I mean, you kind of ran off ahead.
I was trying to get
Oh,
to
great. We lost a team member.
I'm trying to get to Ash.
Go on.
Um,
Got a lot of gadgets.
oh boy.
Damn it. Just, you two now. Well, I say you two, I mean Nomad and you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I meant you. Just you. Be careful, there is someone in the back room. And they've got a deployable shield, so... Oh, I'm on this camera. Yeah, they're there. There's another person just south behind another deployable shield. Basically, there's two deployable shields in there. Both
Yeah.
occupied. Nice.
Seconds left.
The other one is
Four last operators.
Yep. No, I didn't see anyone else.
Hostile activity. Resume securing the container once
Nice.
Op 4
Ooh.
Clutched it.
As soon as the reload was done, I was going to quickly fire my camera onto the wall.
Good thing you did.
Yeah. Well, there was going to be a quick, tap, aim with the machine gun first, tap over, fire, and tap back quickly.
But do I get a pack? Yes, I do.
Do I get one?
yep, I got one as well.
Nope. I got nothing. I did all that hard work and the game's just middle finger to me.
Yeah.
I had a close one. It was just above the edge.
Doesn't matter, Martin. I got no reward for doing well.
What I don't get is why I didn't get the bonus. Because I got 3 kills with explosives.
Was that all you needed?
Yeah. Hang on.
will-
Check my challenges.
I need to check what I got in the elf on my pack.
So apparently none of my fuse kills counted as explosive.
So it probably means frags and...
Well, out of the pack, I got a charm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, okay, here we go. So where are we in the theme park?
okay, so fuse is a no-go for the challenge, it seems.
Okay.
So they are explosives.
Yeah, so double electrify this room. If you use one of your things, Martin, to electrify the hatch, not the hatch, the single wall panel in Vault.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got mute as well. Okay, I'm switching.
And mirror. Oh boy.
Yeah, but we don't need both mute,
And they're code.
Kide, and Bandit, so...
I'm kind of concerned about where this mirror is replacing
Yep.
Yeah, I'm concerned.
Well, as Martin, like I say, get the reinforce the vault first, just so she doesn't screw us there.
Yeah. And also, I'm just gonna put. So that I'm also gonna put down
Does
a.
it make sense to just put like 2 of my Colto stations behind that wall that everyone likes to go behind? Because that's like double the health.
Yeah,
Like,
and then the other one behind the bar.
We need to protect the biohazard.
oh wait, we're going
Oh, you thought...
now. I thought we were in Daycare.
No, we're in the better. Upstairs one, that's the tank.
Drone locates the biohazard container. Down to 10 seconds.
There we go.
Okay, and then just... I can't really say what else to electrify, really. Yeah, those two are good.
They lost a teammate.
Yep.
Yep.
And they lost another one.
Well,
Oh, it's just. I'm going to have a quick. Oh, Mira's doing the shield thing.
well,
She is.
Well, that tells us one of the survivors.
yep, lion.
I am not seeing anyone on cameras. I mean, okay, it's fun that Mira can run around holding the screen as a shield, but at the same time, it's not that good because it really is not a very big one. You watch the door to the left, Martin. I'll watch the one ahead.
Yep.
Which one are they breaking? Oh, the one on there.
That's 3. He's used them up pretty quickly.
Bugger.
Oh, ace! What? Damn it! I had to move because of the ace, and the line got me instantly.
What's the bar left?
Okay. It's just me and
Yep,
Mira.
awesome. Just careful, they've destroyed the wall to your right. Oh, only one piece, you're good, you're good.
But the panels are still intact on my screen.
Oh, Martin. Martin!
I can't. I'll see it.
Friendly remaining.
I couldn't heal.
Because Martin camped on top of it, so it was always wasting it instantly on him. Mira, what are you doing?
Op 4 is securing the container. All friendly.
Mira just threw that away for us.
Yep. What a twat.
Yeah.
We're back in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll use Kai because Mute wasn't any help either.
Thank you, they're not going to mirror again.
Yeah. Excuse me.
We need to protect the biohazard container. Secure the room.
but
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, if you then electrify... Oh, yeah, it doesn't even matter which one. It kind of does. Do the wall that me and Alex just did.
Oi. Game.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
3, 1 battery.
Yeah, just use it on some mesh because I'm going to do this wall.
Drone has located the biohazard container.
Well,
Oi, game.
this room's giving me PTSD.
Sergeant Junker, if you wanted the spot.
Great, Alex is gone. What was it?
Hibana.
Great! Oh, great. Tachanka and Frost are going to waste your healing stations.
Well, Twitch.
Take out that drone if you can.
Attempting to secure the container. Stop them.
Whoa.
I don't trust this Tachanka.
I don't trust either of them because they've been wasting the healing stations.
Well, I tried.
Flora's drone, yeah.
What? I tried to...
The last
I
operator
tried to
standing.
close combat it.
No, you can't. Great, they've blown a hole in a wall.
Yeah. And good news is, Flores is the last one.
Tachanka, actually get it through the hole, don't miss.
Yeah, and like I say, it doesn't help
If he was
that...
still alive, he would have been burned to death by now.
They know where I'm hit. I am.
He's gonna die.
I'm watching the cross.
15 seconds.
Oh,
Well.
not done.
Eliminated. Mission successful.
How about that? I still need freaking explosive kills though. Sucks that freaking Jesus things don't count.
Yeah. Well, Master's gone fuse. So I shall.
Might as well host this if I can get any people with claymores. Because those are seemingly the only kills I managed to get
What?
so far. Two claymores.
Well,
Yeah.
what do you know?
Focusing what loadout. I'm not using the shield this time.
Okay.
Biohazard container.
As I've spawned by stairs, I'm going to check upstairs first.
Really lag.
They're not in
Like,
lab,
can't
they're in
get-
program.
Well done.
Okay.
Biohazard container.
Right.
They have a bandit
Ah.
too.
I mean, if it comes to it, I can slice those walls to get the batteries.
10 seconds before insertion.
Oh boy, I'm.
The
Got
biohazard
a
container location.
smoke too.
I'm probably losing some.
What? I can't hear you over the sound of your internet breaking.
It's strange me. It's only my PS5's in this problem. Well,
He's spinning.
Right. So, Martin, do you remember how I did this earlier? Come with me, come with me, come with me. On this wall, and then before triggering it, run out the room. Quickly. Let's go place it and let's go.
okay.
Right, let's go, let's go. Don't trigger it yet, don't trigger it yet. Fire it now. And then do this wall.
Oh, game! What are you doing?
Alex is dead. Smoke! Back up, back up, back up, back up!
Having trouble with lag. Oh, really?
It's my 3 kills. My 3 exposed to kill. My 3 kills.
Why'd you follow me? I just told you to back up. He's round that side, Martin. You can flank him. Clash is here, Clash is here! Damn it!
One friendly operator
Clash came out of nowhere!
But it's,
eliminated
I
all.
couldn't do anything because of lag.
How are we losing against a team that's killed like one person on their team each?
Probably should have seen that.
We always got stuck because I'm from the internet again.
Oh, great.
This PC's fine, but I don't know why the PS5's
I
not
don't know, Martin.
well, like, I'm not gonna go until it crap, I lose the internet completely.
Well, look, Martin, if you're freezing up in the games, then you're basically dead weight. Because then we're losing a team member. So we're basically then playing 4v5. That's the thing.
Locate the biohazard container.
Alright.
Well, they're not going to be in throne room.
Well, they're not in lab, so they're upstairs.
Kind of hope they're in office.
Told.
They're in office.
Yeah. They're in the room you want.
Uh,
How did I see that?
The main reason I want this room is because I can place Claymore.
Yeah, I can do that as well. They have no deniers.
10 seconds.
The only thing is they were shown to like to wander around.
5
Nope.
this, I can't hear you, you're cutting out.
biohazard container located.
And you were saying your computer was fine when it comes to these problems.
Yeah, but now son,
But be careful of Vanilla.
Yeah.
She's roaming.
yeah, probably call this round the next 6.
Well, for you, me and Alex. Oh, someone smashed here. Someone smashed here. Oh boy, the door's been broken.
I can escape.
Martin, watch it 'cause the door's open.
Yeah. I could deal with the internet.
Oh! Ah! Come on! That was ridiculous!
What the? Oh, I get a headshot and did nothing.
No, what made that worse was Echo was hiding around behind stuff. I deploy my drone and he instantly springs to come at me, even though he wasn't on his drone or anything. He was just looking around.
He got me too. He knew that I was on the stairs somehow.
Yeah, like he knew where we all were. And like I said, the fact that he launched as soon as I threw my drone, that was ridiculous.
You just got our other teammate now as well.
Yeah, but what the?
The
It just-
fighter.
That was the dock at the end. But yeah, like, him knowing the exact moment I threw a drone.
Did you see that pop? The way the doc did that as well?
Yeah. They were not playing fair though. Like, I think after we won round 1, they've just not played fair for the rest.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. So you're going to drop out, Martin?
Oh, the fuse kills finally counted. Okay.
Oh, it was just delayed.
Yeah, okay, so I've got 2 packs to open.
Okay. Yeah, so Martin, you going to stick around or not?
No.
Alright.
What do you think I'm going to get in the packs?
Are these...
One's epic, one's
I was about to say, are these ones from the Battle Pass? And so, yeah.
One's from the Battle Pass, one's not.
What ranks?
Epic.
Both of them.
No, one's epic, one's question mark.
Why one? So, epic, weapon skin, question mark. Wait, the Battle Pass giving a question mark before it?
No, I got an alpha pack for winning, the round. Where I got the wheel last time.
Oh, that one, common uniform.
Let's have a look. So this is the epic one. What did you say the epic one was going to be?
Weapon skin.
Ah,
It is the veteran Fusilier headgear for Frost. Kind of makes her look like a sort of a rice farmer.
I managed to get 7
The other one?
kills.
Oh, the other one was an epic too. And this one was a weapon skin. It's called there's the Black Ice weapon skin for the 417. A weapon I've already got a weapon skin for, I think. It's for Lion and for Twitch. I can check by going to Twitch and picking her up. So
I've got, for my personal, 7 kills on 20 for the SMGs. And got
skins. Yeah, I had a crystallite skin for that weapon already, but now I've got the black ice, which is cooler.
there's like, so community, I've got 20 headshots. What is it? Oh, I broke the 10,000 barrier for your 6 credits.
Alright, Mountain.
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Quickly seeing anything interesting.
I don't know how the community is supposed to get another, like, 10.6 million more headshots in 3 days.
Yeah, I know. I don't think the community one is being fulfilled.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
I mean, unless it goes crazy for the last few days, but
10 million, I mean, that's like, what? I mean, how many players even play like, at one time at the moment? Or not even a million, right?
no, like I say, it's.
If we say 500,000 people are playing over the next 3 days, each of them would need to get, like, what? How many headshots? Be like 20 headshots?
I'm just quickly checking everything. Okay. Let's search and match.
So is
Yeah.
that going to come off stream?
Yeah, we'll catch you.
Bye.
Well, see you, Martin.
Thank you.
Yep. Do we get... Okay, coastline.
To celebrate DC fandom this weekend, Fortnite's bringing back the DC Comics shop. They're bringing back every skin that was released into the item shop that is Batman related, well, DC related, including Harley Quinn, The Flash, Armored Batman, Wonder Woman, and Beast Boy. The Batman trailer. Oh, you know how yesterday I said people were angry at the new secret layers the Man of the Gathering revealed? Yeah, I found out the reason why. Like the specific reason. So within the secret lair, secret lair, Stranger Things, one.
Bar's clear.
There's a card called Will the Wise. Will is obviously
Kitchen's
a character
clear.
from Stranger Things. And in the background of the artwork, you can see that there's clearly a banner saying Homecoming, right? Well, unfortunately, and this is clearly not supposed to be on purpose, but the only letters of the banner that you can see on the card in order are HOMO. Because Will's head is covering the E and the C, and the artwork gets cut off just around the M. So the only letters you basically see spell homo.
Yeah, that's not the best thing.
Which is obviously a mistake. Like, it wasn't intentional, but obviously people on Twitter...
Yeah,
like,
but isn't that what quality control is meant to deal with?
Yeah, like I said, this is definitely a mistake, but even still, like, I think it's...
Oh, I saw one running around.
Because people clearly think that this was intentional for some reason. Someone tried to run outside.
Put some bullets in Doc. Just the Doc left. Last Doc. Oh. Oh. Okay, I've just seen. He just ran out the room. Wrong button.
Protect the bio container. Securing the container.
Careful, Alex, he's run. There we go.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly
Kind of
mission
got
successful.
distracted by the alibi.
Yeah. I kept trying to signal, but I kept pressing the wrong button on the D-pad.
I knew he was in there. That's why I was, you know. Because like I went to look left first because I was thinking maybe he
I mean, the big hint was Alibi was dead.
Well, yeah, but I didn't see that. I didn't like recognize the details of the body.
Hmm.
I was looking left, and
Yeah.
I just saw a body to my right. I was like, okay, look to my right, and then I see a body just up a bit. Okay, look to my left. Left, right, left,
Honk.
left, right, oh.
Locate the biohazard container.
Well, I can check the bar immediately. Bar's clear.
There was an explosion above bar by the sounds of it. I think they might be in the same room. No, they're in this room.
Well done. Biohazard container.
Oh, well, I say they're in this room. They have the objective in this room,
10 seconds.
but no one's actually in.
5 seconds to go.
Well, there goes the wall.
Seize the biohazard container and secure it.
Clearly, nobody gives a damn about the objective.
Which sucks because I went as Fuse. And they had a team kill.
And another one.
Oh, I know where Mira is. No, Ying!
Secure the room. Protect the bio container. Op 4 last stop standing. Nicely done.
Who just downed you?
I wasn't down.
Who just... Was that our teammate down there?
Yeah.
And they didn't get reverse friendly fire?
Hmm.
Huh. Okay.
We're in the bar.
Yep.
You need to protect the biohazard container. Secure the room. Op 4 located the biohazard container.
I have been the only one reinforcing.
I've been placing a lot of stuff down, so.
Down to 5 seconds.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I've had Clash in the room with me the entire time, and she's just watched me.
Biohazard container.
But I do need to run to the other side of the building now.
And all she's done is break a window open before the round even began. So I am now trapped. And there's a frag. Yeah, they throw. I'm trapped in the worst spot to be trapped in this room.
Alright, I've got a camera looking at that. Don't see anyone.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Maverick. Oh. Maverick's burning holes.
Prevent biohazard container securing pod.
Shit, that's right.
Prevent the biohazard container.
Ah boy. Maverick just charged in.
Friendly operator remaining.
One was in a frost mat.
Protect the biohazard container.
Bloody hell.
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
There was no way of me saying that. Penthouse. Okay. At least I can hide in the room for this one.
I'm gonna leave placing the gates till the end.
Protect the biohazard container.
I guess they just blew open the hatch.
Great, because last time we found out that opening that hatch was a bad idea. So you can throw a frag into this back corner from the hatch.
Yep.
Ow! I just had an impact lobbed at me.
10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
I'm wrong. I forgot that Rooney punches the whole thing out.
Yep. People are already trying to shoot. Oh no.
I'm watching the wall, so don't worry. Too much.
Big tract. They've already run it, they got me.
Securing the biohazard container.
I mean, yeah, the jackal would get you instantly. What? Come on!
One friendly operator remaining.
I was nailing him with the DMR!
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
I nailed him a lot with the DMR and he just didn't care about it at all.
Now we're reversing back onto attack,
Yeah.
which is where we...
Yeah, he lost half his health, but with the amount of DMR shots, he should have been gone.
These guys all have POG in their name.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Because they do seem to like to roam. They don't like staying in the room, so...
Yeah, but after what I did to them in the second round, not sure they can afford to.
Depends how intelligent these lot are.
The answer probably is middling.
I mean, they all team killed, so...
Yeah, but they're all on the same team. No, they all know each other.
Bar is clear.
Good work. The biohazard container has
Get
been
you.
located.
Alright, they're in the best room for me.
They have a visual.
Place my drone so I can just get upstairs and then just start getting them.
10
Last.
seconds to insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. Proceed to biohazard container location.
Sorry, I just switched at the last second to the pool side because that's going to be more practical. Oh wait, I'm not fused, damn it.
Put a wrench in things.
Yeah. So I swap because they roam and then I just get excited because they're in the best room. There's a lot of footprints upstairs.
Yep. I can tell.
I am kind of stuck.
Oh, come.
They are in the room. They have obviously got, I think they got a gun aimed at the door. Yeah, they're shooting at me.
Is there nothing you can do?
Cav! Yeah, Cav was just waiting and like had me trapped in a corner. If I moved out, she had me. And yeah, she just ran out and just nails me, so... Nothing I could have done at all. There's Alibi hologram in the room. Alibi is dead.
Yeah, I just took her out.
Yeah, so there's a hologram there. I can't see anything else. I can only see that side of the room.
1 op 4 remaining.
Just the mute. Yeah, so if you... Right, I can see, and then the only other thing I can see are the batteries, and that's it.
Secure the biohazard container.
Should have shoved it in the doorway and done the claymore trap.
They're already doing the claymore trap. Yeah.
Op 4 eliminated.
Sorry, what were you saying?
They're doing the claymore thing. The
No, remember the claymore trap with Osa is you put the shield in the door, crack the glass.
I know. But, oh well. This worked anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, I leveled up again. On the pass.
Still no pack. Yeah. No, that cav was just instantly, like, because the door was already broken, so I just sort of looked through it with the scanner. And then all of a sudden, just bullets start flying out. And I was, yeah, the only safe plot space I had was tucked in the corner next to the door. And yeah, Cav was just waiting for me to try and move, and just seeming in the end, just got bored and decided to come and get me. Only thing was her. She was armed with a shotgun, and yet it was firing as if it was her SMG. So, just a little weird. House. Oh, jeez. This room to start with. Neat. And it seems like my complaint about how Warner Brothers treat Young Justice is still valid.
Did they not show off anything for Young Justice?
No, they had the animation panel. And the Young Justice only got a passing mention of, oh yeah, don't forget Young Justice is it starts on the 31st.
Of?
This month.
Oh. Cool.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
30th, yeah, basically, yeah, the end of the month. So, yeah, they showed early footage of the next series of Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, because that series is not at all bad.
But yeah, it's just again, they really seem to be embarrassed by Young Justice. And why? Because it's loved. I mean, beyond they tried cancelling it once before. Well, they did cancel it originally and were sort of shamed into bringing it back. Why be afraid of a series that's actually, you know, bringing in viewers?
Who knows?
Just so stupid. Be like, what? No, actually. Ah, cool. I'm trying to.
Sledge.
Yeah. So I'm just keeping an eye on my cameras for any way I can. Someone's sniping. Because they're taking out the mute devices. Buck. Is that one of your gates? Really coming in any other way?
Doesn't they have a glass?
Ah, one of my cameras is gone.
Fall back.
There was someone down here in the basement. I took out the camera that's in the shower room bit.
I guess I got an assist on that, huh?
I don't know.
Well, because the security gate had it.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so I was just immediately thinking, like, if you shot them, you'd have hit me.
Yeah, I'm bringing Thunderbirds because of the impacts.
Yeah, you got a assist there. I mean, I made the dangerous move to run outside to shoot Glaz while he was on the wall. But like that door out the back is pretty handy. Hmm?
Well, some drone stalls were plugged into it.
Yeah, well... At least we know where they are.
Placing all three back here. Makes sense. We're upstairs.
Smoke is trying to be clever. Oh boy. I think I clipped someone in the foot. We lost someone to glass. Careful, Alex, because that means someone the glass is down on this level. Yeah, we basically have no cameras.
For what? Really? I was on 140 health and it actually got me like that.
I'm just gonna rush all at once.
That's the ash.
Ah! No, Ash was already dead.
Oh.
Damn, that was Buck. Yeah, because Ash doesn't have hard breach. I did not hear the hard breach go off though.
I did, but I didn't think it was a hard breach.
Yeah, that's... I mean, that hard breach happened pretty close to me, but the fact I didn't hear anything is actually kind of concerning about the audio there.
Find the biohazard container location.
Alright,
Basement.
game room is clear.
They're upstairs.
I can tell you which one they are in a second. Master bedroom.
Master bedroom.
Well done. Biohazard container located.
Oh, they've broken the floor hatch.
I got a feeling. They were gonna be in the master
10
bedroom.
seconds.
But they were gonna be in the master bedroom.
5 seconds to go.
They were gonna be in the master bedroom tonight.
Seize the biohazard container and secure it.
Kinda looks like they've blown a hole in the wall. It looks like they tried to, but then someone sealed it up.
Can't see the mute jammer. Last one. Find the way up. Hang on, I'm just checking. There's a cat. Oh. I'm on my way.
Ross,
Coming. Safety ledge. Move out.
10 seconds remaining.
you gotta go in.
Yeah.
Biohazard container.
Oh,
Hostile activity. Op 4 last stop. Hostile activity.
There you go.
once the threat is neutralized.
Yeah. Jeez. Just as I
I
was.
lost a teammate.
Oh, jeez.
How did I not die from standing on 2 frost mats? That's what I.
Because the frost mats are just designed to insta knock.
You know what it probably was? It was probably because it was in the room. I think if I went on to a second mat outside of the room, I was dead.
No.
So I think it's like based on health.
No, it's insta knock. Ah, damn it. I just realised I should have gone someone else. Trying to change at the end.
No, we've got a player too.
No, because obviously frost mat's insta knock. It'll only insta kill you if you're the last one left and you're not in the room. But you were not the last one left, so. Alright, they lost one as well.
Find the
Okay, that's
biohazard
good.
container location.
Still,
Not basement.
not game room.
So the upstairs again, I need a master bedroom or kitchen.
Car room.
No.
Biohazard container has been located.
The Chonka, Mute, Jaeger, Capcan.
Damn it. The one I was hoping that, didn't survive was the Cat Can.
10 seconds.
Blowing walls open.
Insertion in 5 seconds.
Right, they've all wandered out of the room as well.
Proceed to
I
biohazard.
don't know how well I'll be able to get my drone up there.
We just rushed the room.
I mean, this is the way to find out. Don't. Oh, hello. How did you not die? I put a lot of bullets into Tachanka and he just didn't care. I mean, someone else killed him, but.
Secure the container.
I'm watching the corridor.
1 on 4 remaining. Hostile activity. Neutralize the threat. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
I mean, yeah, I have suppressor on my gun, but that still shouldn't have meant Tachanka survives half a clip.
I'm kind of surprised that last teammate the last enemy did not even notice I was in the room.
I mean, Buck was making a lot of noise outside.
You know, had they actually killed the teammate, they'd have realised that there was someone else in the room. But because they only knocked him and didn't bother killing him, just
I
decided to
got a
bury him.
pack.
Nice. Do you want to call it there on the nice thing that you got packed?
Yeah, I'll cancel the search in a second.
That sounds like a pretty good time to call it.
Yeah, and also tiered up to 49 as well on the battle pass.
Nice.
I'd probably say maybe like when I get to late 60s, I might actually just buy it. Because then, I've at least, earned enough of it to make it worth it.
Yeah.
I'll also get a reward from the battle pass as well for the tier. Charm for smoke. I say for smoke. Like this is like I was saying earlier. What's the point of having charms for an operator if they're just universal? I mean, yeah, it's cool. It just means you can, because you're only ever really going to attach it. Oh yeah, what do you think with the pack?
Let's go with a rare weapon skin.
It's green.
Oh, common.
Headgear for Rook. North Star.
I got neither rare.
Woodland Winter Woodland cameo.
Okay.
Cameo camo.
Camo.
I'm just quickly just checking like the operators that I've got, which have earned some outer uniform stuff if I want to change anything. Oh, pulse. No, his default one's better.
McClanky.
No, that's like that one. Oh. I cannot wait for next year when we get the cross progression in, so I can have all the stuff I've unlocked on PC.
Same. And I kind of hope I get refunded for like.
Well, at least or at least some extra. Anyway, may not give you an exact.
Is it early next year or late next year?
They just said next year.
So, like the wild update for Minecraft, they just said next year.
Ooh, Caveira in a top hat. Yeah, I'm putting that on Cav.
Oh. Dapper Cav. Sir Toppenham Cav. She's the head of the railway. Sir Toppenham Cav. She's the head of the line. Did you get that reference?
No.
Sir Toppenham Hat. He's the conductor of the railway of Thomas the Tank Engine. And that was I remember that being a song. 'Cause I had a sing-along video.
I do not recall that. So that must have been from later series after I outgrew.
No, it was from the younger. It was from the older one. There was a musical VHS, and one of the songs was a song about Sir Topman Hat. It was Sir Topman Hat. He's the head of the railway. Sir Topman Hat. He's the head of the line.
Yeah. If it was then sounds like a thing that was just straight to VHS.
Yeah, it was a straight to VHS. Like I said, they were just sing along songs with like already recorded like Thomas the Tank Engine bits from other episodes based on what the song was about. You know the one thing that I admire, like looking back at Thomas the Tank Engine, I really admire are the set pieces. That some of the set pieces, like for example the one where Thomas wants to go fishing. Just the set piece of the pond surrounded by trees next to a bridge is really good.
Yeah. I'm just going to end the stream. So night, everyone.
Ciao.